Marya. My name is Marya. Not Mayra. M-A-R-Y-A. Marya. Marya. 2 syllables. Not Maria, not Myra, not Mayra, not Mara, Marya. Does it bother you when people mispronounce your name? Yes! This is a quote from Marya Hornbacher's first book, Wasted, that was published in 1998. After numerous hospitalizations, mental issues, and relationships would describe her simply as being crazy. Well, this crazy person has multiple books listed as New York Times bestsellers and has been nominated for the Pulitzer Prize. Marya's experience with her bipolar disorder, that is detailed in Madness, documents her numerous hospitalizations from the age of 23 to the present day. She has been hospitalized on the average of 12 times. The passage I'm about to read was towards the end of the novel where she's realizing that her mental illness has taken complete control over her life. Madness by Marya Hornbacher. Okay, so here's the hell of it. Madness totally doesn't announce itself. There's no time to prepare for its coming, and it shows up without calling and sits in your kitchen ashing in your plant. You ask how long it plans to stay, it totally shrugs its shoulders and gets up and starts digging through the fridge. But even that implies some sort of lag time between the arrival of madness and the actual experience of it. I mean, in the early years, it's a switch flips on. And though only a moment before you were totally sane, suddenly you've gone mad. But as you learn to manage madness, you begin to notice sooner that it's on its way. I mean, I lick my finger and hold it up to detect the direction of the wind. Madness is in the air. I can smell it, I can smell snow. It's in the vicinity, though I don't know where or how long it will be until it comes. Okay, here's the trick. You have to shut the gate, throw sheets over the roses, go inside, lock all the windows and doors, and go to the basement and sit on a chair and wait. Sometimes, these preparations are enough. The locks on the windows and doors are totally tight. You've taken the medication faithfully, you've exercised to induce a sense of dopamine calm, plus it totally reduces my hip size. But you've put every lamp in the house in your office and flipped on the light box and the room is lit up as if by floodlights and you're so hot you're working in your new Victoria's Secret bra. Totally cute, by the way. You've stayed off the coffee. You've taken the supplements. You've worked starting at the same time for the same length every day. You've interacted with human beings at least a few times this week. And, you've gotten yourself to the point where you can sleep in the normal time frame from night until morning, and your mornings are not a horrible struggle to get out of bed. And, you make the bed, and, you make the bed so you're not tempted to get back in it. You check off all the entires that runs your life. But sometimes the system fails. Maybe it's a chemical shift in the brain that the medications don't block. Or maybe it's a stressor in your life that you totally didn't expect. Or maybe there's no reason and you're just going mad for the hell of it. But you try not to think about that, because that would imply that no matter what you do, no matter how tightly you batten the hatches, madness can get in. You wake up one morning And there it is, sitting in an old plaid bathrobe in your kitchen, unpleasant and unshaved. You look at it, heart-sinking. Madness is a rotten guest. You can tell it to leave till you're blue in the face. You follow it around the house, explain that it's come at a bad time and could it come another day? Eventually, you give up and go back to bed, shutting the door. But of course, it barges in and demands to be entertained. Before you know it, it has strewn its stuff all over the house, and there are sticky plates in the bed, and it has refused to change its sheets. Madness lounges all day in front of the TV, watching Oprah and munching on a bag of chips and drinking milk from the carton and getting crumbs between the cushions of the couch. Soon, your life revolves around it. You do everything you can to keep it comfortable because you don't want to upset it. You tiptoe around the house and wait for it to leave. In most cases, you wake up one morning and it's gone. There's minimal damage. So you pick up the mess and get on with your day, but sometimes it totally settles in to stay. Immediately it's all demands, starts bossing you around, interrupting your conversations, refusing to let you out of the house. The phone totally stops ringing. Soon it's just you and madness. You circle each other like boxers, throwing punches to the jaw, but sometimes it takes round after round after round, and you lie on the living room floor, unable to get up. It refuses to let you sleep. You run out of food. It draws all the blinds and stands peering through the slats. It convinces you you're in danger. It says that people are coming and they will hurt you if you let them in. Soon, madness has worn you down. It's easier to do what it says than to argue. In this way, it takes over your mind. You no longer know where it ends and where you begin. You believe anything it says. You do what it tells you, no matter how extreme or absurd. If it says, you're worthless, you agree. You plead for it to stop. You promise to behave. You are on your knees before it. And it laughs.